This guy was mocked relentlessly for naming the pencil after an ancient Hittite, but in the end, it was he who was laughing. The Hebrew word for pencil is iparon, and it has a wild backstory. It starts with a storm in 16th century England that revealed a huge graphite deposit. Locals didn't know what this black stuff was, so they called it black lead and started using it to mark sheep. Soon, they were wrapping it in wood to make writing tools, the first pencils. When pencils reached Germany, they called them bleistift, lead stick, even though it wasn't actually lead. Following this pattern, the first Hebrew English dictionary in 1830 called pencils oferet, lead pen. But in 1896, scholar Yosef Klausner had an idea. He coined the word iparon after Ephron the Hittite, who sold Abraham the cave of Machpelah in Genesis. Klausner argued it worked because the name Ephron was close to oferet, the Hebrew word for lead, which pencils were thought to contain. Critics went wild. They called it absurd to name a writing tool after some random biblical character. Literary journals mocked him, fellow scholars ridiculed the connection. But Klausner's nephew, author Amos Oz, later wrote how his great uncle loved telling stories about his critics eventually using his words themselves. And he was right. By the 1930s, everyone was saying iparon and oferet had completely disappeared. So every time you pick up a pencil in Hebrew, you're saying the name of the guy who sold Abraham a cave thousands of years ago. Klausner got the last laugh after all. Now you know.